welcome in YouTube. So welcome. Happy Friday. I am extremely radiant, aka Rita Minster, out of Cottonwood, Arizona, which is 10 miles from Sedona. And then we're in the valley of sacred energies, native sacred spaces. And yes, it's wonderful. So let's do this. Let me grab my phone really quick so I can see comments. I found that you kind of just do need a device here and there. But before we do that, let's set the container. Namaste, y'all. Let's do this. All right, back it up. I'll show you some of the things that I have with me tonight to set the stage. So that's all good. Ready? Here we go. Right. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe in divine love and hold it. Put your feet on the ground. Breathe out. Worry. Since it's Friday, breathe in divine love and hold it. And then breathe out work. Woo! Get rid of all that work stuff. Woo. I am grounded into Mother Gaia. I'm connected to my ancestors and spirit guides. I'm divinely protected by Archangel Michael, all the archangels, and my angels. Welcome to the present moment. I'm so excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. So namaste, y'all, and welcome. I will be giving free reading to anyone that comes on, and because I always ask for consent for my spirit guides to talk to your spirit guides. If you would like a card, just say in the comments, say yes, or yes, I want a card. Just say yes, and that's all it takes. But I do need to have permission. This is my Fairy Oracle deck, and it's really sweet. And I think it's very accurate as far as divine cards to help us along our journey. So let us take a deep breath and remember this moment lasts forever. This is the now. And our minds can get so busy that we forget about the now. And that's the only thing that's real. All right, take a deep breath in. Enjoy the mural in the back. I'll tell you who made it in a minute. I just need to find myself on live, and it all takes a little while, so I have to find myself. That's interesting. Don't we all have to find ourselves? In fact, I found a great quote today. Think about this. Self-analyzation is the first keys to self-realization. And I think that's so true. You have to be able to analyze yourself without judgment, getting out of duality, especially while you're looking at things that you do, or especially if you're looking at something you did that you wish you hadn't done. If you don't want to keep going in a pattern of doing a certain thing, you keep doing it, it's usually because you're rejecting yourself. All right, let's see here. Ooh, I have 3 subscribers. I just started, so this is so exciting. Oh, I have 7. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. Let me see if I can find myself. Namaste, y'all. It should be on the channel. Here I am. Yes. Ooh. All right, here we go. Raise the roof. Here we go. I can now see the chat, and that's all I need to see is the chat. So, yay! Let's get this started. I'm so excited. Very, very excited. Just because it's a great day. Today is the 13th. It feels like the 15th, but it's the 13th of September. It's a Friday. And there's a nip in the air. It was cool today, 59 degrees. And I actually went and got a long sleeve shirt to go work in the yard this morning. It was so great to just be chilly after such an intense, not just the intense heat, but with the solar flares, it's been very, very, very hot. Um, and intense for everyone. So I hope that everyone is hydrating and realizing that it's not just a heat. I had heat stroke in 2017, and once you've had it, you'll never be the same. And unfortunately, I think that's probably true. But I don't push myself. No way. I start to feel like okay, I'm getting really worn out, and then I let it. I let it go. So, all right, here we go. Da, 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 da. I'm just shuffling the cards, get the cards, and what I'm going to do is call. Uh, I don't know why I keep saying uno momento. There's not a lot of difference between excitement or nervous. The only difference is if you believe it's nervous, then your egoic mind can get a hold of it and turn it into something that stops you from being able to be your best self. If you allow yourself to go, wow, I'm really excited and I'm talking really fast and I'm going really fast and yeah, and that's okay. Just remember that it's always okay. The biggest rejection that we do in this lifetime, which is what creates the friction, is rejecting ourselves, right? So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself since this is new. I'm not new to the healing game, so to speak. I've been involved in Bay Area spiritual communities since 2001 when I did a Gary Zukoff retreat at Mount Madonna. And I keep saying, as an educator, it drives me crazy. When I do that, it's something that I think comes from my inner child being nervous, right? So, yeah, stepping into the present moment, letting go of expectations. Expectations breed future resentments. So, if you have an expectation how something's going to go, you're not going to be happy even if it goes great because you had expectations of how it would go. A lot of people go on vacation, they go, oh, well, I thought Europe would be different or this Rome would be different, and then they never can adjust to the way it really was and enjoy that excitement, right? So these are the spirit animals that are with me right now. I'm just going to do it quickly. We've got an owl, which is a very grounding spirit animal, and definitely one of my totems right now. A really interesting piece that I found at the Habitat Resort is so heavy. It's solid glass. You can see straight through it. It's got like a design on the top, like a feather or something, and then it's got the little chip out of the cube, and it's just incredibly grounding. Oh gosh, help us! And it's even got gold in it in the stone. So I also have something that represents my ancient Hopi is my favorite language. It's not my first lifetime or anything, but it's my favorite language, and I had many lifetimes as a native. I'm not native now, and I always mention that I do not have. Well, I haven't done the DNA test, but I don't believe we have any, and we have a lot of extensive research on both sides. So no, I don't. This is something that came from a dear friend of mine. I just met her, and she's Lakota Sioux from South Dakota, which is just we just we struck up a conversation at a local restaurant, and she gave me this and gave me another one for someone that's very sick. And it says, and she's going through chemotherapy and wearing a wig, and just says, "Embrace the light." And she was just such a beautiful soul, and just came up and just gave me this after I just kind of chatted to her about the menu and it was good. And isn't that beautiful? And she said when she gave it to me, no, I want you to know it broke up here. Um, so, right, a gift from a stranger of love is the most powerful mojo magic you can ever get. So, yes, namaste for sure. And I do have my rattle. This is actually a Navajo rattle. Moving the energy. Super important to keep your energy moving. I would say the biggest mistake that most people make in spiritual anything is they don't do the feng shui of it. That makes it easier, which is like cleaning out your car, cleaning out your closet, cleaning out things you don't use, getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore, so that uh, you can get messages more clearly and you can use what you have and get rid of the things that hold you down, energetically speaking. This is an archer of the Kachina Hopi tribe, and it's amazing. And it is represents the arrow goes into the underworld and into the spirit world, and it represents our journey into the spirit world. So, yeah, feels good. All right, here we go. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to leave him out. I never would. This is Buddha. This is my purple Buddha. Not sure what stone it is, but it is incredibly grounding, incredibly loving. And I am a Zen Buddhist, even though I was raised a Methodist, became Southern Baptist, and at 30 I became a Catholic. According to the Catholic Church, I'm still Catholic. Well, according to the Catholic Church, I'm still married to my second husband. But no, I've been married 3 times, divorced 3 times, and I am still consider myself a Catholic, but I do not believe in hell. And I have been a Zen Buddhist since 2002, 2001? No, 2002. That's when I was in college. Went back to college. So, all right, let's do this. Um, I will say I'm going to get a reading of what's really coming up lately, and this full moon is really powerful coming up on Wednesday. But this whole weekend is very powerful. We have a big storm coming up on Sunday. Um, the shifting of the seasons is an opportunity for human beings on Mother Gaia at this moment. If you're you're in this part of the equator, where you are going into winter, you've had a really wonderful, maybe productive summer, maybe not productive, but you are now moving into fall. And like if you're a student, you're now going into new subjects, and you're plowing through into a new year that really kind of starts in September, October. Most communities, I would say, really kind of start up after everybody goes back to school in August, September. So I get really melancholy this time of year because I get really sleepy. I get some arthritis from the storms, but it's a great time to rest and to prioritize what's important. Because sometimes we spend a lot of time rushing around doing things for people we don't really want in our lives. And we do a job we don't really want because we're surviving. What would it be like to live your dreams, to be able to be happy, and to be able to have people around you that really have your back, not just acquaintances that you know at work, not just people that'll jump your car maybe if you have a problem at work, but other than that they really wouldn't be there for you. Being able to be honest about the kind of life that you have, then you can say, okay, well, I want this different kind of life. I want to work differently. I want to have relationships differently. I don't want to be in debt. I can help anyone get out of debt. I've done it twice, out of credit card debt. And I went bankrupt back in the 90s after my first marriage. So I believe that anything's possible legally, ethically, morally, to move forward into your dreams. I grew up middle class, upper middle class. I had a lot of advantages because I was white, because I was in Oklahoma. But more than anything else, I had to hustle. I didn't have anything other than a college education, but that's a lot. But back in the 80s, there wasn't much. So I still did ballroom dancing, bathroom services. I worked temporary jobs in Dallas for, oh my gosh, a year and a half. Then I was a receptionist for a year. answering phones and things before I was even in a company that I finally moved up into sales. So that whole paying your dues thing was really big in the 80s, early 90s. So when I moved into education and people actually shared great ideas and there wasn't competition between the teachers, I love that area, and I really sunk myself into getting educated enough for my own skills. Because if you're not good at reading, writing, and arithmetic, then you're not going to be able to teach it. So I did a lot of education for me so that I could become a better teacher, better educator, and yeah, I'm glad I did. So I left in 2001 and I was able to go back home and be with my mom last 6 months of her life. I believe Spirit has been leading me directly since September of 2020. So, and here I am. I'm in Sedona. I'm in a beautiful home that's mine. And every day I wake up and I get to piddle around in my yard and spend time with my dogs. And I'm outside hours and hours. I'm tired of the mosquitoes. I'm tired of the biting flies. But it's paradise for me, truly, truly. So, namaste, y'all. And if there is anybody in the chat, let me know, because sometimes YouTube or Facebook doesn't always let us know you're there. So let me know if you are. All right. Let's do a card for the collective, and then I'll do light language. That'll be good. Yes. A lot of head pressure with this, the solar flashes. The Schumann chart like blacked out. It was just, I don't even know what level it got to. Schumann resonance is a chart that shows the amount of solar energy that's hitting the earth and affecting us. That's what keeps us alive, along with that water. So just like plants. Get in there. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Perception. What a great card. Oof, what a great one for also for the weekend. Yearn, intuit, sense. So this card, yearn, oh, not learn, yearn, intuit, meaning intuition, sense, perception. So this will be interesting. What type of perception is it? And of course, I want to mention that we all live in a sealed Merkaba of energy, and we create our own reality. And we interact with other people. And I hold up a mirror like this, and then you can see yourself. And then as I interact with you, you let me see me, because we don't see ourselves very clearly because of the egoic mind and being a human being. So perception is crafted by being able to see yourself clearly and heal who you've been in the past, or anything that you thought you were, so that you can have a fresh perspective, and live who you truly are, you know. All right. My Kurds One Foods today. Kurds One Foods, words confused. Yeah, that's what happens. I am definitely guilty of going too fast. But if you see any of the Gen Zs, boy, they go really fast. All right, here we go. Look at those butterflies. Oh, and the birds. Oh, it's gorgeous. Perception. Yearn, intuit, sense. Everything has a spirit, an energetic imprint, and a natural intuition. You are one with all life, including the birds and the magical fae. Intentionally communicate with the magnificent fairy realms to enhance your imagination, insight, and spiritual connection. Nurture and cherish the environment, and the fairies will lovingly support and guide you on your life's journey. Know that your formidable Fairy guides will assist you if you ask politely. Synchronicity is magical synergy in motion. I just heard that song, Synchronicity, today. Collaborate with the fairies and conjure up heaven on earth. Your innate sense of self and your intuition will lead your soul to a state of grace. Let me move her around there. There you go. Develop a strong sense of authenticity and honor your unique essence, gifts, and divinity unconditionally. You are a vision of love, beautiful and perfect as you are. You are not alone. Your spirit guides love and support you always. Universal love is always available to you. Tune into the vibration of unity and the nurturing Earth Mother to sense your belonging to all life. You may be longing for a higher mission or everlasting loving relationship. Genuine self-love is a magnet force that brings endless blessings to you. When looking for love, care for thyself first. The passion, love, and purpose that you desire will flutter in on fairy wings when you learn to love yourself. Embody the enchanting qualities that you want to invoke in your personal domain. And here's your affirmation. Ready? It's for the collective. And since we're all one, it means it's for me, you, everybody. Affirmation. I am supported. I am supported in my perception. Oh. All right. Now, let's go back into the deck because I always have a full deck. Well, I'm not sure about that. All right. I'm going to do some light language. And if nobody gets into the chat, I will be slipping off. But it is so nice to be out and doing what I love. And I can't wait till I'm going to be interacting with other people like I have in the past. And stop saying All right. Breathe in divine love. Bring some little love in here. Talk about some love. There's some lemon crystal. Put that right here in your heart chakra. Breathe in divine love. Hold it. And breathe out. Anything stopping you from feeling powerful in this moment? This is the now. Nothing that big can come in the now. And because it's the now, it is a sacred, sacred moment. It lasts forever. Everything you experience will be in this now. And when you see this video later, you will see it in the now. And you will experience the energy in your now moment at the moment, which is really interesting. And I've always think it's amazing the energy that can be transferred. I've seen a video 2 years later, and it's impacted me and brought me joy. Sometimes even codes. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. I want to make sure I'm far enough back, so if I have codes, you guys can see them. Because it usually come down here like this. Got it. I am grounded into Mother Gaia. I am connected to my ancestors and spirit guides. I'm divinely protected by my angels. Welcome to the cocoon of divine love. And we are protected here. And we can play in this energy. Open up to the divine. Oh. Gaps are good. Breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. 谢呀，可记多。谢那得去我谢多谢的，我谢啊，那得谢我都脱口一些多那得过，谢那口气啊，谢个我给我去我，谢个我接说，秀我提谢那多，你看都给我谢那多些，我谢我脱也说。秀我接下诺提下。笑都吐啊，笑都个个啊，笑吐这样这样，哇，谢，下口不出去下，下吐，吐去笑我这给笑啊，那就下吐口去笑我可去笑到这样，哟啊，笑也吐啊，笑的我你也就我笑我笑。是啊，土地啊，我也是土地，也是土的，那个小干这我也是，你也是土也是，是我也那也是要过度啊，这我就是啊，我就是是要土气啊，这些啊，这多啊。那我是给的，我又是我也都，我是个我，是我也吐。是呀，多，是呀，说是呀，多，是呀，多，有我，是我图呀，多，那，说这个呀，是呀，多呀，那呀，多，是呀，多，是呀，多，是呀，多，是呀，多，是呀，多。What the energy and the codes are doing is moving the energy of the collective and myself in out of thinking, overthinking, and worry, and just chatter. We get on the internet and we we hear chatter, a lot of chatter, and we have to be still into this moment. Listen to this. Listen to your team. Listen to your voice. 下个你我一些我也我也我一些 until you listen to your voice in this life, then you won't hear the voices of any other lives or any other beings because you can't be a channel, a divine channel, because you have too much stuff there. That's all. We're all one. We all can do whatever we choose to do. We can live our lives free. We don't have to slave at a job. We don't have to fight. We don't have to struggle. We can live in the joy of co-creation, unity with our fellow man. And we can do this now. We don't need any principality or anything. We can just be there now. Love. Mr. Rogers' neighbor, man. I'm getting chills. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, be my neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Light languages, if you don't know, is soul languages from, I believe, past lives that I've had, but I also can speak other languages now because I'm an activator. But I believe everyone is psychic. I believe everyone has the ability to be a channel or a medium or automatic write or bring codes through. We are powerful beings. Take a deep breath in. Hold that. Breathe it out. Again, breathe in divine love. Hold it. Let out all the worry in your solar plexus. Yeah. The fair coming in. We'll do a little fair. Chua. Shia, no toy. Shia. The Fae are saying to sing and to dance. Chia dua and sleep. Shia. And not worry. Shia na dua. My mother used to say, God is in heaven and all is right with the world. You have to turn it over to greater spirit sometimes and just be. Be. I'm sorry, that slipped. Some of the Fae get really quiet. Oh my goodness. Oh, it feels so good. The Fae definitely came through. Ancient Hopi. There's some other stuff in there. You figured out. I will be doing more lives, 5:55 every day, and I will. If you're on the live, I can do a 3-card reading for $15 or 1 card free full. And I also do private sessions here in Sedona, Sedona Valley, and I also do holographic healing, so I can work on Zoom or Facebook. FaceTime. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Love you, mean it. Namaste, y'all. I'll be back. Thank you so much. Love and blessings. Have a fabulous, fabulous evening.